Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm your host, Felix Hogan, and I'm bringing you this week's Morning Buzz. Today is Friday, February 17th, and it is a C Day. In honor of Black History Month, Iris will be talking about Ida B. Wells.
Ida B. Wells was born into slavery, but following the end of the Civil War, she became an activist and journalist. She fought against lynching in the 1880s, exposing the oppression into the news and to a wider national audience. Soon after, she began to garner death threats, but she wasn't deterred and went on to form the first Black kindergarten in Chicago, where she faced mob violence and segregation. Her activism encompassed gender too, and she looked to the feminist movement to fight for the women's ballot. But the organization was entirely white-centric, and she went on to form the NCW, the Alpha Suffrage Club, and helped found the NAACP. Her work confronting Blair oppression, fighting for Black education, and exposing the horrors of lynching will have her remembered forever.
Wow, she was a very influential person in history. Now we're going to be sending this off to Charlie, who's going to highlight some reading materials for President's Day.
Monday is President's Day. The day is used to celebrate the numerous presidents this country has had. The day is on the third Monday of February, as it's between the birthdays of both George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. To celebrate the holiday, here are a couple interesting books about presidents you can read. His Excellency George Washington by Joseph Ellis serves as a great biography for our first president. The book is great for casual readers and offers some interesting insight on Washington. Chasing Lincoln's Killer by James Swanson is a thriller that uses rare historical documents to show the chase and capturing of John Wilkes Booth. The book does a great job at turning the true events of Lincoln's murder into an engaging story and making it into a very enjoyable read.
Thanks, Charlie. I will make sure to try and read some of those books. Next, Roman will be talking about random acts of kindness.
Random Acts of Kindness Day is a day to celebrate and encourage random acts of kindness. Give a compliment to a friend, help some old neighbors by taking out their trash or mowing their lawn, maybe one free babysitting, let the person in line behind you go ahead of you, leave happy notes around town, and sit next to someone who is sitting alone at lunch. We celebrate this holiday to make the world a little brighter through kind gestures, words, and actions.
Make sure you're nice to everyone, guys. Next, we'll be sending it down to the studio for Captain's Crunch. Hi, my name is Felix, and this week here with the boys wrestling team. What is your name and weight class?
My name's Tim McEwen. I wrestle 157.
My name is Mike Meisner. I wrestle 144.
I'm Landon, and I wrestle at 165 pounds.
What is your favorite memory?
My favorite memory was last year when I won a district title.
My favorite memory was the team winning back the Mercer County Championship this year.
My favorite memory was taking down Mr. Geis in practice.
What is your favorite hype-up song?
My favorite song is Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mills.
My favorite is Drip Too Hard by Lil Baby.
I gotta go with Wins and Losses by Meek Mill.
What is your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
My favorite would be Honey Nut Cheerios.
Fruit Loops.
Thanks, guys. And now let's send it back to the studio. Wow, that was quite an interesting segment. Next, we will be hearing from the Student Council.
Keep an eye out for more information about how to see your favorite staff members like Mr. Smith and Dr. Quinn pied in the face at the Spring Pep Rally. Stay tuned for a new promo every Friday over the next 5 weeks.
This year's volleyball tournament is upon us. These were the final playoff games for the junior freshman bragging rights. The winners from these games will go on to play the seniors and sophomores at the end of the year. Next is the movie mystery. Somebody help me! Last week's movie mystery was Tangled.
This is kind of an off day for me. This doesn't normally happen. Fine, I'll take you to see the lanterns.
That's all for this week, Hopewell. Have a great weekend.